Please, Lord, can you help me? Help me on my journey. Help me on my way. Oh, Lord, I need you to help me. My name is Bernard Lee Staten, Jr. January the 21st be another year I've been clean. It's truly a blessing because I went through it before. Started selling drugs at an early age, right? Money was getting so good, so when it started me getting locked up, being incarcerated, it didn't bother me because I knew that was the part of being in the streets. In the streets, they gave me a name, Big Wee. And I stayed focused to that name because that name made me feel comfortable in the things that I done and the things that I said in the street, that I had to stand on it. But 2010, I got locked back up again. This time it was using drugs and selling drugs. People didn't, when they seen me and found out that I was on with drugs, they couldn't believe it. They kept saying, man, he can't be on drugs, he's still driving nice cars, he's still looking good. But I'll be honest, I was a dressed up garbage can. I came back out, started getting high again, started selling drugs again. This time, man, I really hit bottom. To the point my wife was leaving me. To the point she didn't want me to stay in the house no more. To the point I started sleeping in my car. To the point my mother crying, sisters crying. To the point I didn't want to go home and stay with my mother. I didn't want to put no burden on her. Didn't want to live with none of my sisters. So I choose to stay in the car, sleep in the car, eat in the car. I choose to rob, choose to steal, just to keep me going and keep my high going. I just ain't care no more. I got to the point, you can go ahead and take my life or I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I wouldn't rob no, like citizens. I rob hustlers. I ain't gonna lie. I went up there, told them, man, look, you gonna give me this or I'm gonna take it. But I think about the day, that freightless could have killed me because I can rob them 2 cars from my car and sit in my car and still get high. But I cried out to Christ. He heard my cry. I was in PIW, and they kept telling me how good Samaritan was. No joke. They said, man, I'm gonna tell you, Samaritan ain't good for you. Tell them you wanna go to Samaritan. So I prayed on it. At first, it was showing conflict. They crowded. Bernard, man, you probably gotta go somewhere else. If I ain't never sure about anything, I'm sure about this. Tell me what I gotta do to get in Samaritan there. You know how you drink a fresh cup of water, you say, ah. When I got a Samaritan there, my whole body said, ah. I'm telling you the truth. The staff was so wonderful because some of them went through the same thing I went through. So when they had a chance to tell me how they stayed clean, I stayed focused on that. The 28 days was like a foundation of building myself for keeping clean. And then I know for a fact, they kept saying, Bernard, what you gonna do after the 28 days? I know for a fact I had to stick with Samaritan Inn. I had to follow Samaritan Inn from the 28 days to the 6 months. And that's all I had to follow. I had to do it. Mr. Perry used to say, do you remember how your mother used to go to the store? Before she go to the store, she write a list, right? And when she write that list, when she go in the store, she get everything she need, right? So I had to learn how to make a list of what I'm gonna do that day and the next day. For me to stay clean today, I had to follow that list. Every day I make that list up, what I'm supposed to do, what I need to do, and what God had for me to do. Today I'm in the SRO. It feel good to pay my rent. It feel good to go grocery shopping, right? It feel good not to owe nobody no money. It feel good today to have money saved. Today, me and my wife have a wonderful time today. I go to Samaritan Inn every other week to preach the word. And I get joy out of that. And I want them same people that sit in them chairs I sit in there, them to see the things that God had done for me, he can do for them. I tried to accomplish a lot of things on my own. I couldn't never do it. I tried to fight a lot of battles on my own. I couldn't do it. But because of Samaritan Inn and my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, I'm a living witness. God got a purpose and plan for my life. And I know today I'm here for that purpose and plan.
Let me hear you say, oh, Lord, I'm not tired yet. Let me hear you say, oh, Lord, yeah, I'm not tired yet. I've been singing and shouting and praising God's name. I'm not tired yet. I've been singing and shouting and praising God's name. I'm not tired yet. Let me hear you say, oh, Lord, I'm not tired. Let me hear you say,